Chittilalla story time.
The Ugly Duckling. Once upon a time, in a sun-kissed meadow surrounded by flowers of every hue, there was a beautiful pond. In this pond, a mother duck was watching over her nest, eagerly awaiting the arrival of her ducklings. One by one, the eggs began to crack. Crack, crack, crack! Each egg revealed a fluffy yellow duckling, all except for one. This last egg was larger and took a bit more time. Finally, with a loud crack, it opened to reveal a duckling unlike the others, with scruffy feathers in a patchwork of grays, browns, and off-white and squeaky quack. The mother duck was surprised to see the scruffy duckling, but she quickly nuzzled the unique duckling with a love that knew no bounds, whispering softly,
"You're special, my little one, and you'll see that your differences make you extraordinary."
At first, the scruffy duckling tried to play with his siblings, hopping and splashing with glee. But it wasn't long before the difference in his appearance became the talk of the pond. The other ducklings began to whisper and stare, making him feel out of place. One sunny day, as the ducklings played tag on the water's edge, the scruffy duckling eagerly waddled over, hoping to join in. But as he approached, the laughter stopped. One bold duckling, fluffing his feathers, said,
You can't play with us. You're too different. You don't look like us and you don't sound like us. You are ugly. Maybe you should just go away.
Hearing those words was like a cold splash of pond water. The scruffy duckling's heart sank. He didn't understand why looking different meant he couldn't join the fun. With a heavy heart and a quack that was more of a squeak, he turned away. At this moment, he decided to venture beyond the pond, hoping to find a place where he belonged. After leaving home, the little duckling found shelter with a hen, a cat, and an old lady. While they were kind, the hen often taunted him about his looks. Deep inside, he felt a strong longing for the water, a place where he truly felt he belonged. He missed the water too much, so he left. However, when winter came, he found himself trapped in the ice. Luckily, a kind-hearted man found him. He took the duckling home, providing him with warmth and a fresh start within his family. His children played with the duckling, attempting to bring it comfort. However, the duckling became frightened by the loud noises and fast movements, causing him to run away. Throughout a challenging winter, he demonstrated his strength and bravery by enduring it alone. Soon it was spring, and his journey took a turn. He met a friendly frog who taught him how to leap high into the air, a wise owl who shared stories of distant lands, and a squirrel who shared secret acorn stashes. Each new friend taught the duckling something valuable, not just about the world, but about himself. He learned that being different was not a burden, but a gift that allowed him to see the world uniquely. As the seasons changed, so did our little duckling. His feathers took on a shimmering glow, reflecting the golden sunlight in a dazzling display. His journey led him to a breathtaking lake, where he encountered the most graceful creatures he'd ever seen.
"Who are you?"
he asked in awe.
"We are swans, and so are you,"
replied a majestic swan, with a smile as warm as the spring sun. Looking at his reflection, the duckling, no, the swan, saw himself for the first time. A beautiful swan. His heart danced with joy. He had found his place in the world, not by changing who he was, but by embracing it. The swan soared high and proud, sharing his story with all, teaching that our quirks and differences are what make us unique. Now and then, he'd visit the pond, sharing tales of adventure and the magic of believing in oneself. And so, the duckling who once felt out of place became a beloved swan, celebrated for his uniqueness and the journey that led him to find his wings. The end.
Like, share, and subscribe for more.